seed along in the air, along with bugs and wind and other things like that. But anyway, it started with a young man. I would say boy, but it was a young man who had the desire to start a career. And one day he was walking along and he made a decision, and then two of his friends came up, or should I say, fairy godmothers.
Shoot, I need a job, but I don't know where to go.
Hey friend, I have a good idea.
You do?
Yeah.
Hey, I have a good idea too! But where are they referring him to?
Career Services!
Career Services? What's that?
They're a service here on campus that help you get a job. They can help you write resumes and pursue jobs in your career and pursue higher education.
No way, that's so cool. Where is it?
Good question.
It's located here in Rockwell Hall on campus.
Wow, I'm impressed.
I just wanted to share my experiences with trying to find Rockwell. You have to go all the way to the other side of the campus, pretty much where it begins, almost touching Forbes Avenue. And just because it's Suite 100, don't get confused. It's not on the first floor. It's actually in the basement level. Also, if you're a student, there's no bathroom for students on the basement level, so make sure you pee before your interview. Now let's listen to another success
I
story.
went to Career Services many years ago, and now I'm the CEO of Pop-Tarts.
That's crazy. I wish I was the CEO of Pop-Tarts.
Here, let me show you what I do.
I hope I get the job.
And the verdict?
Thanks to Career Services, I'm now the president of Brewster Strudel.
Career Services!
Fantastic. A good ending. Where are we going?
Career Services!
Shout it out.
Career Services!
What's it called?
Career Services!
Don't forget, that's Suite 100 of Rockwell Hall in the basement level on Duquesne University. Now, let's listen to some more information about the amazing career services through one of the employees.
Wait. Okay, start now.
What is your name?
My name is Ashley James.
What is your position and job in the career services?
Okay, so I'm actually what I like to call an adult intern. I'm here through a program through Human Resources. This is a professional development program for minorities who were like underemployed or not employed at all. So I'm in a rotational program, and career services is my first stop. So I'm an intern.
What is career services like in general? Like a overview of it.
Career services is really simplistically, it's just a way to help students transition from college to career, basically. So resume reviews, mock interviews, teaching how to dress professionally, things to help you basically prepare yourself for when it's time for you to graduate, or even do internships, because you should do those before you graduate, but just preparing you for all those things.
What type of services do you guys offer?
So resume reviews. They do mock interviews. They do on-campus interviews, so different companies come onto the campus, which is why the conference rooms and everything is back up today. So they do interviews for internships and jobs. We have like what their new online system. It's the Duke Career Link. They transitioned from Duke Connection, but they have like different resources on there, like the document library. There's assessments on there, so maybe you're thinking about changing majors, or you weren't declared, you didn't have a declared major when you first came. Just different questions they ask you to kind of give you an idea of what careers you'd be good at. And they also do even more detailed tests. So with your career counselors, you can do a Myers-Briggs test, and it gives you all kinds of charts and everything, so that helps. We actually have a library in here where you can come and check out books on resumes and interviewing and CVs, which are career vitas. Different things like that. They do a number of events. We had a big job fair last month, and they do one every semester in addition to partnering with Westpacs. So they're actually doing that one on October 14th. Yeah, so it's a lot of different services.
At what age do people usually start internships?
I don't know if I would say with age more so than what level.
Yeah. What level?
Students can actually start looking for internships their freshman year. However, if you want them for credit, I believe you have to finish 60 credits. But also it's specific to your major, so you would, be wise, I guess, to ask your advisor, about more specific details concerning internships.
So it depends on what your major is usually.
Yeah, but it's encouraged that you start as early as possible. I tell students all the time, have you ever seen, like, on a job application, they'll say we want you to have 3 to 5 years of experience, but you just graduated from college. How do you do that? You do that with internships. So start as early as you can.
What is a resume and what are important information that should be included in it?
A resume is a marketing tool for you. So it's just generally, it's a one-page document that highlights your most important qualities and skills, and also your education and your work experience. Important information would, of course, be your education, the school you go to, your employment history, different activities, especially as you become an upperclassman. There's going to be different activities that you partake in, oftentimes specific to your major, so stuff like that is good to go on there. But to be honest, a resume has to be customized to every job that you apply for. And then there's academic resumes and all different kind of things like that. And so generally what we tell students is that when you are doing a resume, read a job description, find out what it is that they're looking for, and customize your resume to that. And there's basic templates and stuff that you can use, but your information is always going to change. So just be mindful to stay on top of that.
And fix it. And for a job interview, do you have any tips or points that are important to include before you go into a job interview, like how to go about doing it and when you're in the interview?
Okay. So for an interview, first thing is appearance. Appearance is very important. It doesn't take long to make a first impression, and generally that's based off of how you look. You don't even have to open up your mouth. Secondly, be prepared. Oftentimes companies will ask you, what do you know about the company? Well, research is necessary for that. So making sure that, you're going online, you're asking questions, you're calling if you can't find anything online and say, I'm coming in for an interview. I need to know information about the company. Is there anybody who can help me with that? But generally you can find things online. So yeah, definitely be prepared. For us, I would say come and try maybe do a mock interview, because there are questions that may catch you off guard in an interview if you don't have anybody to really practice and go over them with. But then finally, just be yourself. I tell people all the time, they're not expecting robots to come to the office. You know what I mean? And I think people are generally good at seeing what is rehearsed and what doesn't seem genuine versus you just being yourself. And I think when you're comfortable and confident in what you have to offer and who you are, even if you don't have the qualifications, I think that can be, one of the things that kind of push you over into the yes pile, what I mean, versus the no pile. So yeah, be yourself.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
That wasn't bad.